Dear students, greetings for the day. Today we will discuss about organization of quantity food kitchen. Cooking on a large scale, you would realize, is more or less similar to small-scale cookery, though it involves food on a large amount. Food production encompasses the preparation of large variety of items ranging from appetizer to curries, roast, sandwiches, snacks, salads, vegetables, and beverages. For each type of item, certain skills are needed and different methods of processing are required to produce different types of dishes. Along with processing techniques, different types of equipments are required for preparing the final product. Whenever cooking is done on large scale, considerable resources in the form of time, human and money are at stake to yield a good, acceptable end product. For this to happen, measures such as the use of standardized recipe, use of high-level mechanized service management items to lessen time-consuming procedures for pre-preparation, etc. are adopted. Often equipments like electronic ovens, microwaves, steam-jacketed kettles, etc. are used for mass cooking. Apart from this, once the food is prepared and cooked, care is taken to hold the dishes well before serving to prevent spoilage. These resources one measures are enumerated herewith. Good equipment. The use of proper equipment in top condition is of primary importance in the production of good food. Standardized measuring equipments, cups, glasses, spoons, etc., a variety of knives, accurate scales and thermometer, and well-insulated cooking range all contribute to good quality of food. Standardized recipes. The use of standard recipes is a prime factor in producing good products and obtaining similar results. They are particularly necessary to the person who is just beginning to develop skills in cookery. Food service. Not only must food be well prepared to be palatable, it must also be served with an eye to its color and appearance. No matter how simple it is, there should be something special about every food served. It is not only necessary to transfer the food from the baking or cooking dish to a platter or serving dish. Advanced planning may suggest that the item should be cooked in a dish suitable for serving. A simple garnish can lift the dish out of the realm of the ordinary and make it a special creation. Timings. To be most palatable and nutritious, food must be served as soon as possible after it has been prepared. Ideally, all food should be cooked in small quantities and for a relatively short period of time. Immediate service is frequently possible when food is prepared for an individual or for a small group, but relatively difficult when it is prepared for large group. The successful handling of food in quantity is an area of food management that takes intensive study. Dishes that should be eaten cold are less than perfect if they are not served cold. Similarly, hot dishes, if they are served lukewarm and on cold plate, do not present the food to full advantage. Before food is produced and doled out on a large scale, it is essential to plan out a number of activities before final food item is laid on the table. The process of food production involves a number of interrelated activities, each dependent on the other, including collecting of ingredients, selection of foods, weighing and measuring them according to standard recipes, preliminary treatment of foods and cooking technique. Collecting ingredients. In large quantity food production preparation, collection of ingredients is done on the day previous to preparation. This is because some items have to be collected from stores, while others are delivered directly to kitchens such as milk and milk products, fresh fruits and vegetables. Timely collection also enables early preparation next morning. This helps to start off the next day without wasting time, in addition to distributing work evenly throughout the day. Further, in the event of a cook or assistant being absent the next day, the work goes on as per plan, making it easier for others to handle the jobs without panicking. Selection of food. The condition of food when it is brought into kitchen has a great deal to do with the results obtained. This does not mean that ingredients must be most expensive, but it does mean that all food should be fresh and at proper stage of maturity for cooking. Vegetables that have been kept for too long have deterioration, and oils that are slightly rancid cannot be improved during the cooking process. Hence, selection of the right kind of food and of good quality is essential for food production. Once the right kind of food is selected, it needs to be weighed and measured so that the right quantity is determined. Weighing and measuring. In order to produce a popular dish each time it is ordered by a customer and to maintain standards of quality, it is important to weigh and measure ingredients accurately. In addition, the method of combining these ingredients using the desired methods of cooking at the right temperature and suitable period of time are essential for consistency. In other words, standard recipes are necessary for producing food in large quantity. We have already learned about the use of standard recipes in the last service management unit. You might need to adjust the recipe, particularly when we need to produce food in large quantity. Hence, according to the menu and the recipe, the ingredients can be accurately weighed for the production operation to commence. Once the ingredients have been obtained, to convert them into final products. These ingredients, food items, may require preliminary treatment. Preliminary treatment of food. Only clean food is palatable. Surface dirt is apparent and is easily removed by thorough cleaning. It is essential, however, to learn the unique characteristic of each food that is to be prepared, so that a thorough cleaning may be given. For example, a soft brush must be necessary to clean the spears of coriander leaves, which sometimes contain large amount of sand that ordinary washing will not remove. Foods that are not thoroughly cleaned fail to make their true mark on the dish later. In fact, strong food dislikes may develop because of a food that was not properly cleaned. Another preliminary step in preparing the food that affects the finished product is mechanical treatment given to it. Cutting, slicing, dicing, pounding, mashing, rolling and similar mechanical procedures must be planned systematically for the particular food item handled before cooking. Excessive chopping or mashing, for example, may destroy the tenderness, texture and flavor. Unnecessary removal of beautifully colored skins of fruits and cutting up of food into awkward sizes and shapes may have a fatal effect on finished product. Soaking may be necessary for some foods such as dry fruit and dried legumes, but most dried foods are not improved by it. They become soft and lose flavor, as well as nutritive value. In short, if care and planning go into the preliminary treatment of food, many food failures can be avoided. Poor preliminary treatment cannot be corrected later. food production to achieve customer satisfaction. One of the keys to good cooking is to understand the composition and structure of the food and the chemical and physical changes that take place during cooking. Basic cooking principle must be observed for each group of food products. If good results are to be obtained, techniques for cooking are the result of the application of cooking principle to the preparation of food. The objective of cooking food, as we all are aware, is not only to improve the digestibility of food, but also to develop and enhance the flavor and appearance of the food in terms of color, form, texture. Cooking also helps to destroy harmful organisms and substances and at the same time conserve nutritive value. Cooking is accomplished by the transfer of heat from an energy source to and through the food. Various different cooking methods can be employed. Cookery process. Once the food items have been pre-prepared, they need to be put together to form a dish, which is attractive, aromatic, tasty and thus enjoyable to eat. Most food need to be subjected to some processing involving the application of heat, in order to make them tender, easy to digest, safe from microorganisms. The process of subjecting food to heat processing is termed as cooking. Some food need not be cooked if the desired effect required is crispness, as in salad making, or if they are used to be as accompaniments or garnishes for main dishes. The manner in which heat is applied to food during cooking determines the type of cooking methods used. The methods developed may be classified under three main heads: moist cooking, dry heat cooking and combination methods. Quantity cookery is more or less similar to small quantity food production, but the actual way of preparation may vary slightly due to large amount of food at stake when cooking on a large scale. In this unit we reviewed various methods of cooking such as moist heat method, dry heat method and combination method of cooking. We learned that different types of food use various methods of cooking, and food service units take special precautions to carry out all the methods of cooking at right temperatures. With the advent of mass cooling, food industries have constantly aimed for better equipments for quick cooking, holding and service of food items. Thus, today we see a number of sophisticated mechanical instruments that aid in quantity cookery, such as steam-jacketed kettle. Standardized recipes have made consuming with all these equipments, coupled with these for quantity cooking at a mass level earlier in less time.